Our Ronald McDonald house has been in this fabulous 125-year-old house for the last 25 years. We opened the doors on February 14th, so we lovingly call it the house that love built. And in that time, nearly 8,000 families have called it their home away from home.
8,000 stories, really. Let us tell you about the Baileys from Pagosa Springs, Colorado, and how Ronald McDonald House helped them.
Pagosa Springs is a tiny little town in the mountains of Colorado. We lived in the country in a 1920 farmhouse, and my kids loved playing outside. They loved their horses. We had a very idyllic lifestyle. Josh is a custom home builder.
Business was going well. Had the nice work truck, the house, jobs lined up, running a crew until March of '09.
And everything seemed like it was going along perfectly smoothly.
And that's when the bottom fell out. Elizabeth, their seemingly normal 4-year-old daughter, asked her parents a surprising question.
She looked at me and she said, "I need to talk." And so she grabbed Ollie and I, and we sat down on our couch. And she just looked at me and she said, "Daddy, are you always going to take care of me?" And I said, "Yes, sweetie, I'm always going to take care of you." She said, "Then please don't let me die." She said, "I need you." She laid over in my arms and completely passed out, face turning blue, no oxygen. It was pretty intense.
So we rushed her to the emergency room, and they discovered a large mass on her brainstem.
Her first surgery was 8 hours, face down, and they told us it was very unlikely that she would even be able to walk because of where the tumor was in her brainstem.
And that started a 3-year nightmare for us. She's had 2 brain surgeries plus a shunt surgery. She's had 18 months of chemo, 2 months of radiation. We're very thankful that her tumor is stable now, but it has wreaked havoc on her sweet little body.
Because of where the tumor is located, she has been paralyzed from the neck down 3 separate occasions. So she learned to walk once, obviously, as a little baby when we all applaud, somebody finding their balance and making it across the room, but has had to relearn that skill 3 separate times.
This child has an unbelievable will to live and an unbelievable will to beat the odds.
While Elizabeth recovered, it took a toll on the rest of her family.
They come and they are crying and they tell you your child has cancer, but what they don't tell you is you're going to lose your life as you know it, and that's really what's happened to us. Everything that we thought was who we were has changed. We filed bankruptcy, we lost our house in Pagosa Springs. Our kids have changed schools 3 times because we keep going wherever Elizabeth can get the best care, and so that's been very hard on my other kids.
Long periods of separation were hard on the Baileys while Elizabeth was hospitalized in distant cities. Their family found a home at the Ronald McDonald House in Colorado Springs.
When we met the Baileys, they were in a place where they were really gasping for air, wondering what the next step would be, what did it look like, how would their family stay together, and Ronald McDonald House Charities was able to provide that for them.
They said, "Hey, bring the family here for Elizabeth. It's okay." I think that kind of helped her even have that more of a fight to survive.
It was such a welcoming, home-like experience. So cozy, and everybody there was so nice.
One of the things that we say at the Ronald McDonald House is that kids get better faster when their families are with them. For them to be separated was really difficult during a time of crises, and when they were all able to come together here and be a family again, they all just breathed a sigh of relief.
Because everything that we needed was there, and we were just able to just relax and focus on our kids.
Part of our goal with the Ronald McDonald House Charities is to take care of the entire family. So the child is being taken care of by medical professionals, but the rest of the family is really hurting.
You feel alone. And with Ronald McDonald House, you belonged somewhere.
Staying at the Ronald McDonald House took some of the financial pressure off of us. And so the fact that Josh had a couple of weeks off, it gave him time to look for the right job, which is always important.
It was kind of just a catch your breath and like, okay, I can start looking for a job. I know the family's going to be safe there.
While we were staying there was also when I started the process of getting my CNA license so that I could be paid to be Elizabeth's caregiver. Elizabeth works very hard at everything she does. Things that for us are just like no big deal is huge for her. She wants to do as much as she can possibly do. So going to school every day, she's ready for that. She's just very excited to do all those normal things.
Elizabeth's time at the house strengthened not only her family, but her mind, body, and spirit. Wanting to walk on her own again, her persistence paid off.
With her sweet smile And, you know, seeing her struggle with her walker, you know, she said, I don't need help. I can do this.
Every day, Elizabeth would laboriously relearn to walk. And I'll never forget the day I walked the short distance to the end of the hall, and there was Elizabeth at the other end. And her bright red hair and toothless grin were just beaming as she simply put one foot in front of the other to make her way down to me. And it took a long time, but it was glorious.
With Elizabeth gaining strength, the Baileys are slowly returning to a more balanced family life.
Oh my goodness, I can never say thank you enough to the Ronald McDonald House. Ronald McDonald House stands for a new start for us. It stands for healing, and it stands for a place where we really have been able to be a family after some really, really tough times.
All you can do is say thank you, and that just doesn't seem like enough.
Thank you, Mommy.